best sound that I hear is the running water. And there's something so peaceful about a stream coming by. You also hear wildlife creeping in the background.
I get here early in the morning when the sun's coming up and it's shining down on the river. Instead of actually wetting a fly, I'll sit on a big rock and just think how lucky a person I am. And then after a few minutes of that, I'll go out on the stream and catch some fish, and it's magical.
The colors are sparkling, the mountains are gleaming red, and all you can think about is how lucky you are to be here, and not any other care in the world matters.
My dad used to bring me up here before we used to own the ranch when I was in grade school. And we fell in love with this ranch largely because of the stream right here.
I grew up in Littleton, Colorado, have lived in Colorado my entire life. This is my first time ever actually wading in the water and having a technique as simple but cumbersome as fly fishing.
There's something that's very unique, I think, about this stream. There's a lot of calcium in this water because of the limestone that flows across up in the canyon. And I think that that's one of the reasons, besides the aquatic growth that's so abundant in the river, that we have such a wonderful population of fish.
Early this morning, I couldn't wait to get up because you're in such a beautiful place. Go up to the canyon at sunrise and you overlook and you see this little cave that's called Outlaw Cave. And I just kept standing there thinking, it is so incredible that a place that holds this much history is still so as pure as it was at the time that Butch Cassidy was out here and all of these outlaws.
This is all natural. This stream doesn't get game and fish stocking, which is pretty neat. We have the rainbow and the brown trout, and they're what you predominantly catch here.
Water is the number one thing that fish need to survive.
The in-stream flow, water right, protects a given distance of a stream and guarantees that there will be a minimal amount of water flowing through that given stretch of water to facilitate a fishery. There are places where it's very important to have, and we should have, in-stream flow water rights. For instance, I think that this canyon is a good example because the importance of the fishery is more valuable than what we can grow in that meadow. And the in-stream flow rights are something that the Game and Fish is working on, and I support 100%. It doesn't affect us at all.
We're in a society where we consume so much. And if we're at a level where we don't have enough water and we need to be taking away from the fish, we need to be finding another way to address that problem, it seems like, because fish are such an important and vital role in our ecosystem and to these streams.
This stream is the most valuable component of our ranch operation. Cattle bring in more money, but the stream brings in more enjoyment. So it's a trade-off, and we try to balance the two. We do have some pastures where we don't graze them at all. That's all important part of maintaining the integrity of a riparian area. If you can keep your riparian areas healthy, you're going to find your streams are probably by and large going to be healthy too.
After visiting my first stream that is protected by in-stream flow water rights, I realized just how important this is, and I hope that the state of Wyoming can keep trudging forward to preserve more streams like this.
And when we have guests and friends, and even people that we don't even know, that fish here that come up and tell us what a wonderful experience they've had, that makes me feel good.
There's something especially calming and pure about the Middle Fork of the Powder River.
You don't want to mess with this part of the river. It's okay. God created a good thing here, and we don't have to touch it.